Welcome to the channel. My name is Matthias. Today we're going to talk about the Spider-Man and Deadpool series that came out in 2016, written by Joe Kelly. We're going to cover issues 1 through 5. And I have to say that the first story arc, it's really awesome. For some reason, I dropped off this series. I think I suffered from Deadpool burnout at the time. Marvel was pushing out too many things with Wade Wilson in them. And the main idea of the series is that Deadpool really admires Spider-Man. As usual, Wade has a thing with the need of validation. He really wants to prove to him that he's not a villain by any sense of the imagination. Because at the beginning of the Uncanny Avengers series, Spider-Man actually left the Avengers because Deadpool was on the roster. But in usual Deadpool fashion, he does a lot of questionable stuff to win over Spider-Man. Now, this particular era of Spider-Man is post-Superior Spider-Man. Peter Parker is back at the wheel. He actually inherits a corporation from Otto Octavius Spider-Man. So he's the head of Parker Industries. Now he's a multi-millionaire. Sort of like with old school Iron Man, Spider-Man is the bodyguard to Peter Parker. And whenever both characters have to be together, Spider-Man actually has a stand-in for Spider-Man, who's the Prowler, Hobie Brown. So in the first story, we have Spidey and Deadpool having to team up to battle Dormammu and his mindless ones. And little does Spider-Man suspect that it's a fake Dormammu. He's one of the monsters that lives in Deadpool's Monster City below New York. It's actually not Deadpool's Monster City, it's Shikla, because during this time Deadpool was married and Shikla was like the king of the monsters, or queen, sorry. The thing is that Wade really wants to impress Spider-Man, and the way he takes down the mindless ones, it's pretty funny. Then they have to team up again to fight against Hydra Man. So as the series progresses, obviously Spider-Man really can't stand Deadpool, but he starts winning him over. Even to the point that Spider-Man actually discovers that Deadpool has a daughter. But the problem that we have is that even though Deadpool admires Spider-Man, he hates Peter Parker. So, as I mentioned previously, this company was founded by Otto Octavius. And there's some divisions within Parker Industries that Peter is not aware of that do really sketchy stuff. And Deadpool does know about this, and he wants to take vengeance. He wants to kill Peter Parker. So that's where we have the tension within the story. So Wade is able to help Spider-Man and Miles Morales' Spider-Man stop Mysterio. And after that, actually Deadpool and Spider-Man go on a double date, and that particular issue is pretty funny. So the thing is that this bromance between both of these characters in full swing. When Wade arrives to Peter Parker's house and shoots him right between the eyes, he kills him on the spot, drags his body back to the Monster City. Peter Parker is dead. And what happens is, Deadpool wants to know if he went to hell. So with some help from Shikla, he tries to find him, but he can't find him in hell. So he thinks to himself, something must be wrong. So he asks Shikla to bring him back to life, to shoot him in the head again, just make sure that nothing's wrong and he goes to hell. But every time he does this, it just doesn't work. So he realizes that Peter Parker is not a bad guy. So what he does, he goes into the afterlife after bathing himself in Peter Parker's blood. Part of this insane ritual that Shikla does. Deadpool is able to save Spider-Man from the evil spirit of Mysterio. That in that previous story that I mentioned, Mysterio was killed after Deadpool had run over him. All this is going down. We actually have Mephisto pop up, and he keeps on speaking in Spider-Man's ear. And he keeps on telling him, you're never going to be happy. I'm always going to be here to ruin your life. I am the motor of everything that's going wrong in your existence. While all this is going down, we have Deadpool actually encounter Death, and Death is really angry with Wade. She's like, why did you come here? You're breaking my heart. They actually kiss, and the thing is, at that moment, Deadpool comes back to life, and Shikla knows that something went down with Death. She is freaking pissed off with Wade, and this is sort of like the starting point where their relationship is going to be on the rocks, and obviously this will lead to their divorce. So I'm going to leave this video here. I hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time. Bye.